name is Paige Jones. I'm from Wayne, Oklahoma, and I got started barrel racing whenever my parents bought me a pony when I was 3 years old. They didn't want me to ride a big horse because they knew that the pony could never hurt me. Professional rodeo has always been a part of my plan whenever I turned 18. I got cotton in 2015 and I got Bazinga in 2017, so I felt like I had a few years to get with them before I bought my rookie card. I've been using MVP since 2019. All of their supplements and pace are super easy to use. Directions are super simple. I've never had a picky eater not want to eat it, and it's easy to take with me down the road. I've been using Exceed 6-Way for a few years now. It's a great all-inclusive supplement. I feel like it gets a little bit of everything from head to toe. It has been proven to help with joint health, which is amazing for my horses going up and down the road and taking so many runs and miles. I love Gastroplex because it's super easy to feed. I use the pellets on a daily basis to all my performance horses, and then the pace I give before a long haul, whenever we've been stalling for multiple days or even pre-run. I use two other pace products from MVP, one being Edge 180. It has a little bit of CBD in it I give before a really long haul down the road to calm my horses a little bit. The other one I use is Electrocell, and I give it post-run to help replenish any nutrients that they may have lost. My rookie year was definitely unique. It was probably the most special, I feel like, year in pro rodeo. It was COVID year. There wasn't a whole lot of rodeos. I feel like the payout was definitely cut down. We were definitely out for a couple weeks. Felt like we were driving all over the country because there wasn't a ton of rodeos happening in each state. We'd be home for a couple weeks, then go back out, and so it was definitely difficult and challenging. A couple pieces of advice. I feel like the one is something I've always said: short-term memory. Don't let a run, hang over your head for too long. Watch your video, figure out what you did wrong, and move on to the next one. And the second piece of advice is you don't have to enter everywhere. There's tons of videos on Facebook that you can go up, look at the rodeo, and see if you think your horse is going to work there or not. And if you don't think he is, then you don't have to enter it. I got Bazinga in 2017. I had a really consistent black horse that I rode throughout junior high, and he ended up getting hurt during my 8th grade year. I rode a ton of different horses until I bought Bazinga. We called Janae whenever we were looking for a horse, and she was like, "He's not really for sale, but I'll let you come try him." And I fell in love with him from the day I rode him. We took him to a barrel race and we ended up buying him. And it definitely was a little challenging to get with him at first. He was a little bit different style than I was used to, but he's been super consistent. He helped me win 3 high school state championships. He helped me place at nationals and helped me win my rookie year and make the finals this year. So back in 2015, my mom was over at Royal Vista getting my sister's mare bred, and she walked by a stall. A horse caught her eye, so she asked who he was, and it was High Cotton Lane, and he was selling in the fall at the Heritage Place sale. So 13-year-old me thought he was pretty and wanted to go up and buy him. My dad and I ended up buying him together. He brought $6,500. He was the first horse I trained or colt I ever rode. He was definitely special from the beginning. He didn't really start winning, I feel like, until middle of his fraternity year. He was a little bit late bloomer. He won Doxa in August, fast time, and the slot race, and then the rest was history. So 2018 was Cotton's fraternity year, and he helped me win my first trailer, and later that year he set a couple arena records, which was my first arena record. And then in December he ended up winning the BFA, and I became the youngest to ever win it. Bazinga, he definitely has helped me win a lot of things. Maybe he was always just a little bit behind the scenes, and Cotton maybe got more of the spotlight, but he's always been super consistent, a horse I can always rely on. Bazinga's personality, I've always said he'd be like captain of the football team, definitely a quarterback. I feel like he's cocky. He's definitely sassy, and he's always grumpy. He doesn't like to be told that he's doing anything wrong. Cotton is definitely the more goofy one. Every time you turn around, he has a hold of something. He's shaking his head around, just doing something goofy. He's definitely, both of them, they have their quirks. I feel like I'm the only one that could put up with either of them, let alone both together at one time, but they are definitely special horses.